See, we got Bill Skarsgård, who I'm sure is playing Pennywise.
Right. You do them eyes, you can't hide them eyes.
Man, them fishman eyes. Like he's a pretty ass fishman, but
he's a good looking dude, but one eye's looking over at the camera, the other one's looking at that girl right there.
You know, the director like, cut! Bill, what you looking at, man?
Don't worry about it. Yeah. Because they all float down here.
It'd be funny if he just held up a paper boat in there. That's my power. Go to dtmerch.com. And when you go over there, you're going to see the classic black tee with the white logo. We got the colored logo. We got the jerseys. We got the backpacks. We got the phone covers. Even stuff to cover your cold head with. And now you're decked out on all your double toasted gear and you want some place to go. Why don't you come on over here and join us on the show? I can do that. Yes, you can. When you watch a show live, you can do that by going over to doubletoasted.com and signing up with, several methods of payment, but I recommend using your Amazon account, combining it with the Amazon Pay button, entering your username and password, pressing enter, and Corey, what's happening? Don't panic. It's just that toasted goodness all over your body. Right?
All over your body.
All over your body. All over your body.
That toasted goodness breathing down your neck.
Yeah, I'm crawling through your window. Double toasted. What you doing tonight?
You missed curfew.
Deadpool. Did you like Deadpool, the first movie?
I loved it. You kidding me?
I love that first movie too, man. I love that first movie because I didn't even read Deadpool, but I appreciated that they did something different with this comic book hero. Mm-hmm. You know, you had all these comic book heroes trying to be faithful to the comics. They were being all serious and they were going around brooding, if you will. You know, you had them out there being all serious, being faithful to the comics, and a lot of them just didn't have that sense of humor. Okay, Avengers, they crack a joke every now and then, but Deadpool would go in and he'd kill people and he'd be able to sit back and have a good joke about it. Yeah. And also, he was doing something else that the rest of the superheroes don't do. You know, they go on the screen and they just forget about us. But Deadpool, he'd stop every now and then and be like, hey, you in on this joke too. Right. You with me, right? Mm-hmm. He'd talk to us, what they call breaking that fourth wall.
Well, that's the thing about Deadpool, that you have to make a movie like that because he's so crazy that he actually knows that he's in a comic.
Oh, is that it? So yeah. So he's actually aware.
He's aware. That's how crazy. He's so crazy that he's aware.
You know something?
Of that. Like, I don't know if it's existential or whatever, but yeah.
Yeah. You know what? And that's what a lot of people love about him. Hey, man, I'm rolling with him. I'm in on the joke with him too. He's talking to me, looking at me from the screen. And so everybody couldn't wait until Deadpool came out with Deadpool 2. Mm-hmm. Now, here's the thing. There's been a lot of teasers out there, a couple at least, of Deadpool 2. And, with those, you only see just a little bit of the movie, that's coming out. Most of it is them just, they're making a parody of something else. Not even another movie, but maybe a TV show.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to whack off again. That's right. That feels good.
I love that's the Bob Ross, the happy little tree guy, and my man been smoking them trees right there. And I love when those drugs kick in. He's like, "What the fuck is that?" I love that. But now everybody said, "Okay, I love what you're doing with these parodies and everything, but it's time to quit fucking around with the bullshit. Show me some of the movie. Let me see some of what's happening with Deadpool 2. I done gave you my money. I done roll with you, man. I done supported you with everything. Now, can I see some of the movie here?"
You act like it's somebody like you mentoring or some shit. I done roll with you. I put a lot of money into this. Now I want to see some goddamn results.
So finally, after all this teasing, after Deadpool been playing with my balls this whole time, we finally get to see
that fucked up ass homecoming date.
Finally get to see Deadpool 2, the full red band trailer.
I ain't letting Cable kill this kid.
I've been here for years. I'm rocking my
probably won't even make it 3.
Stop at 2. You killed it.
Ryan Reynolds ain't stopping at 2.
Them checks ain't stopping at 2.
Oh, hell no. Deadpool say this fool's life.
Yeah.
Say this career.
Yeah, my man was
Yeah.
treading water a little bit.
Oh, he just a little bit. Woo. This fool gonna make 50 more Deadpools if he can.
And only them.
Yeah, he's relieved to have Deadpool out there. He ain't stopping at 3. Man, you know something? Already there's some things in here that I'm enjoying with this, and I also have some questions. And I love that we are seeing the humor in there. Although I wonder if we're living up to the Deadpool that we recognize from the first movie. For one thing, I love the way the trailer opens up when him running from that gang.
Oh,
right
yeah.
there. Why is he running from them? Oh, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? It's just a gang of dudes, man.
Hipster dudes are that.
yeah, exactly. He's running from a bunch of hipsters because I'm looking at that, when we first saw even with the trailer with the first Deadpool, like we saw him taking out some of the most badass people, man. It's like, why is he running from these people right here? And, but I'm sure that'd be explained when we see the movie, you know.
Of course, it's a trailer. How come they don't show me everything? God damn it! Show me a stinger.
I will say I'm glad to see the return of a lot of characters that are favorites. Not even like some of the superpowered characters. Like I'm glad that we see Doppler back, man.
Oh, right.
I mean, if there's ever a reason to make a Deadpool 3, it's because I just love the chemistry between Doppler and Deadpool, man. I want to see just a movie where it's just Deadpool and Doppler.
Yeah, buddy cop.
Doing a road movie in that cab.
By the way, does he look like he's getting blown right now?
Yeah, man.
Come on, man. I thought that was happening too when I saw it. I was like, yeah, it's my right there.
He's actually jacking up to Deadpool. Because he loves Deadpool, man.
I'm all out of love.
But the thing with this is that, and I want to get your opinion on this. There's the storyline with this is something that I'm kind of concerned about because I'm seeing a lot of this lately. The storyline that they have in here that I see is that there's a hint of Terminator 2 in there. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean with the kid part?
Yeah, it's like Terminator with a fat kid. You know,
and also Cable coming in, and it's 2 Terminators going against each other. I guess, yeah.
In a way, yeah, because you got that storyline of Cable coming in, and Cable coming in, and if you think about it, it's almost just like Terminator in a way, where it's Cable coming in from the future.
Yep.
Cable's coming in from the future to take out this kid who obviously is going to affect the future some kind of way.
Right. And then we got Sammy from the past and brought him in.
Yeah. We got a dude named Sammy Gonzalez who looks like an old version of this.
I couldn't know, man. I was like, wait, Sammy got this so cool.
Shit, I saw your boy in the background. I was looking at the way he was looking around. I thought he was Ned from Spider-Man Homecoming. I like, they really are making these universes come together right here. But no, because I've seen this before. This storyline of you got some badass killer who is coming in and having to rescue a kid because it's just the right thing to do. It has hints of, like I said, it has hints of Terminator in there, man. Oh, which would be, for one, it would be kind of cool if, with this being such a self-aware movie, a movie that breaks the fourth wall, a movie that is so aware of, that is making fun of not only itself but pop culture out there. Be kind of cool if they actually did make fun of Terminator 2 in the movie.
I wouldn't put it past them.
No, not at all.
They may very well do that because the way that this movie, the Deadpool is like, it's like, okay, we know what people are going to think about that, so let's go ahead and say it right now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, because there's no way that they know that people are watching this and they don't know that we know that this is this is a very similar to Terminator. And the reason why I also say that is because we see these storylines coming up in other movies. Like we just saw the trailer for Sicario 2.
I didn't see
and
that.
It's almost a similar story where we had Benicio del Toro being such a badass in the first Sicario, and being cold too. He'll kill men, women, and children as long as he gets to his target.
So he don't give a fuck.
He don't. In other words, he don't give a fuck. Why'd I even waste all those words? But with this second movie, all of a sudden, he's got to protect a little girl from people who want to kill her.
Oh, okay.
So we're seeing a lot of this killer with the heart of gold type thing when it comes to kids.
I hate that shit.
Yeah, I'm not even like that's something I'm just not crazy about because it seems like a throwaway plot, especially when I don't even know if the kid deserves it. Like this little motherfucker right here, he needs his ass whooped.
Right, yeah.
You know,
look at him like, who the fuck you are?
yeah.
Who is?
Who is you?
Right, you with them Cheeto hands earlier. The fire.
But you know, I'm looking at this, I say this because, you know, that looks like a throwaway plot in a way. It looks like something where that's an easy go-to because we just need to bring these characters back and make a sequel. Now, that might not be the case, but.
Well, the thing about Deadpool is they respect their audience. Like remember the joke they made about don't make my outfit CG and don't make it green. Or,
yeah,
you know
yeah, exactly.
Like they respect the audience. Like, we know Ryan Reynolds fucked up with Green Lantern. You understand that?
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody's just going to be like, oh, this will be better, so let me go ahead and make this joke.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, exactly. So in other words, you have faith that they're not going to be just doing this on the cheap.
I do. And you know, the first one was such a big surprise that I think that they're going to do it right this time. But you know, with this one, not this time, you know what I mean, but do it even better than before. I'm excited.
Yeah. No.
And by the way, who was Josh Brolin fucking? Thanos and Cable? I mean, it's like, goddamn.
Oh, you are right. I was like, this fool. People are just happy to get one Marvel check.
Right.
In fact, just let me get half a day's work. Let me work. Let me do craft services for a Marvel movie. I'll take that check. But Josh Brolin,
telling you.
I know like Cable is 20th Century Fox, you know, as far as his character goes,
okay.
and Thanos is Marvel proper. You know, that's Disney.
Right,
that's that
right,
mouse
right.
money right there.
Yeah.
But technically, it still is.
No, it's still Marvel.
It's still Marvel. Yeah. And you know, that's the thing. Now, I'm glad you brought up Josh Brolin because you're right. Josh Brolin, with me not knowing too much about this character that he's playing.
My name's Cable. I'm here for the kid.
Well, you need to smile more of that Marvel money you getting right there.
Josh Brolin don't smile. You put him in a romantic comedy. You want to go out with me, bitch?
Shit, give me 3 goddamn Marvel checks. Bitch, I'm Spider-Man now.
Pull the mask off.
Yeah.
I'm in high school.
Shit's funny because he's looking more and more like Thanos in real life.
I'm telling you, dude. Like, I mean, he's got that. He's a handsome guy. He's got a real cool look, but he's looking like some Thanos.
Oh yeah, he got some.
You don't need no CG in a minute.
Yeah, he got some rock face going on as he gets older, some ruggedness.
3 movies later, they're just gonna be like, just go show Josh Brolin in the Thanos outfit.
Yeah,
looking like
yeah, wearing a gold vest with no makeup.
Wake him out of bed. No hair, no makeup, just bring him all the set. He ready.
He ain't even purple. I'm not Josh Brolin. I'm Thanos. Goddammit. But
I give him my check.
Yeah, where my goddamn check at? But do you know anything about this character, Cable?
Cable? Well, what I remember from Cable is I remember he comes back from the future. I don't remember him having to go get a little kid.
Yeah,
I do remember him coming back from the future, and he doesn't like he's very focused on his goal, whatever it is, and he'll fuck anybody up to get to what he's got to do, because the future for him is all fucked up. He's a mutant too. I forget what his power is though. I'm probably gonna get a lot of shit for that.
Just being a badass.
Yeah, no, he's a badass, but he's a mutant as well though. He's a mutant.
Well, that's why I was wondering because I'm gonna tell you right now, I know nothing really about this character. And I've always was under the impression that the relationship between Deadpool and Cable is frosty, but I always thought that they worked together, you know.
At some points.
Okay.
But it's Marvel, man. At some point nobody gets along.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody has an argument at some point.
Right, exactly. And then at some points they come together and then they fuck up the relationship again. I mean, look at the Avengers, you know what I'm saying?
Because you look at this movie here and they're clearly fighting each other.
Right.
And I guess maybe it goes along that story arc where, okay, they'll fight and maybe by the end or by the time we see them in Deadpool 2, they'll be boys again or they'll be cool.
To come together for a common villain.
Yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I'm saying? Like, I mean, look at the Avengers. The first Avengers movie, they spent half the goddamn movie fighting each other.
That's
You know what I
true.
mean?
That's true because
Half
that's
the
what
movie.
people love. People just love to see superheroes beat the shit out of each other.
Right,
You know,
right.
Even Captain America and Iron Man.
Right.
You know, they had that love spat. You know, so yeah.
And they kept bringing it up in Spider-Man: Homecoming too.
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's a war criminal now. But okay. That got me, man.
Tony Stark like, you goddamn right. Got him on a prison in the middle of the ocean.
Right.
But you know, when I'm talking about how they're going to try to, you know, I'm worried about the Terminator line here, which I said is just kind of, to me, it feels like possibly being like a cheap throwaway thing, or, you know, a cheap plot line. Well, I'm saying, you know what, that I don't think they're going to do it because there's too much at stake here.
I just can't see them going cheap on this. I can't see them just getting lazy, especially how long it took for this one to come out.
And you know, the other thing that's happening with this is that they got another investment and another franchise, because in this one, the big deal that everyone is making is that you're getting this crew X-Force.
Oh, right.
And as you can see,
I remember that.
Some of these characters that you're looking at actually are kind of resembling some people that we saw in the trailer. And they're supposed to be doing a spinoff of this, which I imagine is going to be put on the fast track if this is successful. And they're getting another big geek favorite out there, Drew Goddard, who directed Cabin in the Woods. He's a producer out there for a lot of geek stuff. So they want to get that out there, and ain't no way they're going to try to mess it up with. They ain't going to let Deadpool come in and mess up another franchise.
Right, exactly.
Especially since everybody already loves Deadpool himself. And
also Marvel takes their time.
Yeah, well, this is 20th Century Fox.
Oh, that's right.
This ain't Marvel.
That shit.
Yeah, Marvel already put their money in for them. They said they already went to 21st Century Fox and said, "Bitch, you work for us now. Now we're gonna give you some time to get your affairs in order." But
you are.
But when the day comes, you get your ass to work over here for me. God damn it!
Fox better have my money. Yeah. And Mouse don't play.
All you bitches belong to me. God damn it!
Got a little pimp hat on.
Yeah. Bitch, you work for me. And so some of these people you already recognize now. Again, like I don't know too many of these characters. I haven't kept up with this part of Marvel when I was coming up. I read a very limited number of them, but I do like the people that they have playing them, and they're already people that we kind of know who they're going to play.
Right.
You got what's her name? Zazie Beetz. You know this girl? She's I love her.
I do now.
Yeah. Yeah, you ever watch Atlanta with Donald Glover?
I don't watch that show, and I wish everyone tells me I should. I heard it's great.
First of all, the show is great, man, and she plays Donald Glover's girlfriend, his baby's mama in the show, and she's really good, man. And this, she plays the character Domino.
Domino, right?
Yeah. So you familiar with Domino?
Oh yeah.
What's the power, like bringing good luck or something, or altering luck?
Oh fuck, man!
Be able to will luck.
I want to say it was altering outcomes of stuff, but I can't remember.
Because that's what I understood.
It's been a
like
long time since I read it.
Okay, because I heard she's able to alter luck in her favor. And you can see here that she plays a different character. I can't wait for the why black people appropriating all our white characters.
I know. What the whole 2 times we've done it?
Yeah. You know what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah.
Like people like, damn, you don't get no more white than her. Like she got bone white skin. Boy, she just a little quarter black on that eye right there. So we get it, you know, just a little bit.
Let's just make the eye white and then the other rest of it black.
Yeah, make sure to do the reverse of that with her.
Yeah. Alter that look, motherfucker.
Then you also have, now you get into some areas where people are not 100% certain, but they like saying, okay, that character is him. Like Terry Crews.
Playing Bishop.
Bedlam.
Oh, no, Bedlam. Oh, okay.
Bedlam, yeah. Yeah.
I thought for sure he'd be playing Bishop.
Terry Crews can't wait to whoop some motherfuckers.
Look at time.
Yeah, he looking for that producer that grabbed his dick right now.
Oh, shit.
Well, yeah.
That big motherfucker talking about I got sexually assaulted. How tall was he? 5'6". Now, which one of you bitches want to wash my drawers?
Hey, man, he's like, this is money.
Oh, yeah, no, I hear you. It was just funny to hear, like, somebody made him feel uncomfortable.
Because I know everybody said, you didn't whoop his ass.
Right. I mean, like, I was uncomfortable. I walked past him at the Galleria in Sherman Oaks. I was like, hey, what's up, Turk?
Like,
he had his kids with him and shit.
Like, he grabbed your dick. You didn't grab his dick and balls and just squeeze.
You grab his head and rip it off? And then shit down his neck?
Yeah, he grabbed your dick. You didn't grab his head and twist. and then drank his blood.
He was too busy bench pressing houses. God damn.
He's mad as fuck in here.
Yeah. That's what it is right after it happened, too.
Who grabbed my dick?
I can't see past my chest. Who was it? God damn it.
And some other characters that you have here. You saw the purple-headed Asian girl here. And they say that...
Don't you mean Juan Valdez?
Yeah, who was that in the background?
He's in for the coffee.
God damn, this is like a crossover between Deadpool and Narcos right
I
here.
was saying a donkey walking by in the background.
Yeah, so some of these characters, they got good guesses, but we're not sure who they play. And then we got the return of some characters that we remember from the last movie that we love. You see that we saw the return of Colossus, or at least his ass, you know.
But you know what I loved about the first Deadpool is they finally got Colossus right.
I know.
It's like, did anybody forget this motherfucker's Russian?
Yeah.
And the X-Men one they did, I was like, God damn.
Did anybody forget he was Russian in metal?
Right.
Like the last one, like it just didn't look convincing.
No, it didn't.
It took all that money they had for those X-Men movies, and they just cheaped out on Colossus. Now we got this movie on a modest budget, and they actually make him look cool.
And did it right, too. Made him a goody two-shoes, which he kind of was
Yeah.
in the comic. And, you know, I mean, not as much as they did it. You know, did you eat breakfast? Most important meal of the day. I mean, he wasn't like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, he still was, you know, that, like, sweet-natured, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and as we see, we also have the return of Negasonic Teenage Warhead right here.
He loves fucking with her, don't
He
he?
really does. And she's like, one of these days, you're going to fuck around.
Right there.
Yeah. Touch my nose again.
Yeah,
One more-
exactly. That's exactly what she said right there. Motherfucker, touch me again.
One more goddamn time. Like that Asian girl just waiting for shit to go down.
She's like, why is he doing that? He knows she can fuck him up.
Yeah, I love her, man. And what I'm really
I thought she was great. Yeah.
no, I'm intrigued by one thing though that they're teasing here, and I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but they're saying, all right, we got some new X-Men, got the return of some favorites that we saw in the first Deadpool,
Right.
and they even teased that we might see another very big X-Men make an appearance here. As we saw in this trailer, we got Deadpool, what's his name, Wade Watts or whatever.
Wade Wilson.
Wade Wilson. You see him playing X Games in his chair right here, spinning around. And if you look, what is that on the wheels? Is that an X?
Right.
So some people are anticipating that we might get Patrick Stewart as Professor Xavier coming, and I ain't getting up for that.
I doubt it, man. I doubt
No,
it. You
no.
know, you know what that is? I bet you it's this joke, like he did when remember he said there was only two of you in here.
Yeah,
Someone at the studio couldn't afford another one. Like, they ain't gonna be. He's gonna be fucking around in his chair because he ain't there.
because he ain't there. Or maybe on the side you'll see like Xavier on the ground, like crawling and shit.
Ah.
Get out of my goddamn chair! Pick me up, you fucking idiot! Quit fucking with my chair!
We got Obama sitting there.
We're just laughing. Obama and the man that gave Obama his freedom, Abraham Lincoln over there.
And Negasonic Teenage Warhead. And Terry Crews.
I know I brought up some things that are concerns. I brought up some things that, I'm a little worried about. But this movie, and I don't know if you heard, that a couple of days ago, it was reported, like here in the Hollywood Reporter, that Deadpool 2 outscores the original Deadpool in test screenings.
I believe it.
Yeah, that's a great sign right there.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I'm telling you, this movie's going to be awesome. I mean, I don't usually get that excited. And I know how, Martin's always like, trailers lie, but, with his old
Martin ain't got
pessimistic
no
ass.
faith.
God, I mean, it's like, ain't no Avengers. Trailers lie. Your cat's dead. Come on, man. Stop being so pessimistic.
If you want a movie to come into existence, just get Martin to write an essay about it.
Or a blog or something.
Yeah, or a blog or some shit. If you want to see...
A passionate one, too, by the way.
If you want to see Deadpool being in an Avengers movie, just have Martin write an essay on why Deadpool and Avengers would never team up together.
And he'll write it as if he's got money on the shit. It's like, damn, nigga, you put it all on black? Damn.
No, I just know.
Yeah.
Because I'm Mark.
Because I'm Mark Thomas.
But man, I am so excited for this. Ooh, and Blind Owl, that's another favorite
Yeah.
right there. They really are bringing some of the favorites back. T.J. Miller, I thought he caught a sexual harassment case.
Did he?
There was something out there going on with him where they were talking about
He caught an emoji case. I know that.
But I thought they were gonna cut his scenes all out this movie.
Oh,
and
I didn't
even he
realize.
has returned.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't know. There was just something going on for a while where he had a case. Not a case, but there was some rumors, Now, rumors enough to get your ass on out the picture.
Yeah. You got a rumor, that's your ass.
That's your ass. You
Yeah.
catching the hashtag quick.
Hashtag your ass. You know what it was? It was good when putting that shit on the internet. How much he hates TJ Miller.
Oh, yeah.
That nigga can't stand TJ
No, he
Miller.
cannot stand TJ Miller. He's like, I'm still here.
Yeah. They ain't caught me yet.
Bitch, I'm still here. I ain't on. They didn't edit and catch my ass yet.
I'm grabbing some ass right now.
Hashtag fuck you. Yeah, man. I think that this is something that, and I know that there's a different director here, but I think that this.
Oh,
is,
it's a different director?
Yeah, I believe, and I didn't have time because I had to get up today and look at this, and because I've been looking at this in the past too. We did a trailer talk for the other teasers that they had, so I think that there's a different director here, but still. This is something that I am very much looking forward to, man. I believe that the first one was such a huge hit for reasons that they don't do in other movies. Not even just superhero movies, but other movies that they do not want to go in and ruin that legacy, man. They don't want.
They're not going to do that.
They don't want
I'm
to
telling
piss
you,
these
man.
fans off.
Right. They don't want to do that, and they also just want to, Ryan Reynolds is like, hey, look, man, this is my last shot. Yeah, don't fuck this up for me, goddamn.
If anybody, Ryan Reynolds ain't gonna let them fuck this up here. Ryan Reynolds said this is not only a good thing for me to come in and have my career resuscitated here.
Right, sure.
But this is such a great character that I love. I don't want to do this character any injustice. So I've finally been able to bring in a movie that reflects the violence, and the feel of the comic book, and the humor that people thought they couldn't do.
And the humor for this character is tailor-made for him. It is such his humor, Ryan Reynolds,
Oh,
It's tailor-made for him. He's the perfect choice for this.
Oh, the humor that we see here, if there's nothing else, is that this trailer was able to show me that they can capture that self-aware humor that they had in the first movie.
To form a super duper fucking group. We need them tough, morally flexible, and young enough to carry their own franchise for 10 to 12 years.
The way he makes fun of the business.
Yep.
Last thing I want to know before I go, who the fuck is Peter?
Josh Brolin 10 years ago.
Back before he didn't look like Thanos, so he looked like a human being.
When he's 25, looking 45. Who's Peter?
Yeah.
That's a headshot.
It's like Josh Brolin left the Goonies and just turned old all of a sudden.
What you mean left the Goonies turn old? That motherfucker looked like he was 35 years old in the Goonies.